Hello, second graders. Alrighty, going over work for Thursday, April 30th. In math, subtraction again, but you're going to be borrowing or regrouping, and you're going to have to do it twice. So not only are you not going to have enough in the ones house, you're not going to have enough in the tens house. So it's a little confusing. So watch up here. Feel free, remember, if the vertical form is not easy for you, it is not a good strategy if you are getting them wrong, okay? Or if it's too hard. Draw your chips on your place value chart, says that in the directions. You do that to make sure you get it correct, because this is a little confusing. So you definitely might want to use your chips, draw your chips, okay? All right. So we're going to skip down to number 2 because the first part is some different type of questions. You can read those. You guys know how to do those. Let's go to number 2. It's 100 minus 61. All right. Write that vertically on your paper. Okay. And we're looking at just the ones house. I have 0. I need to take away 1. Can't do that because I don't have any to give, not even 1. So I'm going to go next door to the tens house to borrow, but oh my gosh, what am I going to do? There's no tens either. So I can't even borrow from the tens house. Tell me what I do. See if you know. You're right. I got to go next door to the hundreds house. I got to keep going next door till I can find one that I can borrow. So I'm going to borrow this 100. That leaves 0 in the hundreds house. I'm going to bring that 100 back to the tens, break it up into 10 tens. So now I have 10 tens. Okay, so I have enough in the tens house. That's great, but I still haven't subtracted my ones yet because I don't have enough. So I've got to borrow one of these tens to bring over to the ones house. So I had 10. Now I don't have 10 because I'm going to borrow one. Now I only have 9. And I'm going to bring that 10 to the ones house, break it up into 10 ones. Okay, I know it's a little confusing with all this crossing out and regrouping. All right, now I can subtract. 10 minus 1 is 9. Move to the tens house. 9 minus 6 is 3. And there's nothing in the hundreds house now. So our answer is 39 for the first one. All right, let's try one more, because I know these are tricky with all that regrouping. All right, B, or number 2, is 100 minus 79. Got one house at a time. I have 0. I need to take 9 away. Can't do that, so I'm going to go to the tens house and borrow. But I go to the tens house and they have nothing either. So I have to go to the hundreds house now. So I'm going to borrow from the hundreds house. I'm going to cross out that 100. Take it back. There's now 0 there. Take it to the tens house. Break it up into 10 tens. All right, so now I have enough in the tens house, which is awesome, but I still have nothing in the ones house. So now I can borrow from the tens house, though. So I'm going to cross out that 10. I'm going to borrow 1, so that leaves 9. Going to bring that 10 to the ones house, break it up into 10 ones. All right, now I have enough in every house to subtract. So 10 minus 9 is 1. Move to the tens house. 9 minus 7 is 2. And then there's nothing in the hundreds house. So our answer is 21. All right, work through those worksheets. Careful. If it's too difficult doing the vertical by itself, draw your chips. All right, love you guys. See you at 5.